Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make simple cream cheese in salted yolk cake. So the ingredient that I have prepared is 1 box of Betty Crocker vanilla sponge cake flour. So 9 salted egg yolk. Well, I wanted to make it 10, but one just broke. So for the salted egg yolks, you can buy them at Chinese supermarket like T&T or Ocean or Nation supermarket. 1 block of Philadelphia cream cheese, about 80 milliliter or 1/3 of a 1/3 a cup of whipping cream. 300 milliliters of milk or water, so that would be 1 cup and a quarter. About 80 milliliter of vegetable oil. So before we start, I need to preheat my oven based on the instruction on the box, because I'm going to use non-stick pan. So I'm going to preheat the oven up to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, and then I'm going to grease the bottom and the side of the pan. That would be about 8 minutes. Well, actually there is one missing ingredient from this dish, and it is called like shredded pork. I don't really know how it is called in English, but it's kind of like dried shredded pork. But because that ingredient is quite expensive here, and I don't have enough time to make it, so I will just skip it. Okay. Now let's prepare the cake mix. I forgot to mention that we will also need 3 egg whites or 3 whole eggs, so I'm going to use 3 whole eggs. So let's mix everything together. $300 milliliter of milk, wow, the smell is really great. Because I'm a little bit lazy, so it is easier for me to buy Betty Crocker cake mix at Dollarama. That's why I didn't use cake flours or other types of flour to prepare the cake. I think next time, or if this doesn't really suit the cream cheese I'm about to prepare, then next time I will opt for other options. let's mix everything together. So because I'm using a square pan, so I'm going to put it in the oven for about half an hour. Now let's prepare the cream cheese frosting. So please remember to put your cream cheese at room temperature or until it softens a little bit before we can whip it. Now I'm going to whip, sorry for the oven. I'm going to whip the cream cheese with some whipping cream, a little bit of sugar and salt. So the taste is supposed to be, both salty and sweet at the same time. Alright, let's put in about 80 milliliters of whipping cream. Okay, so I have to switch to this bowl because it was really stupid of me to use a glass bowl. Now let's continue whipping. I'm going to use another about 40 milliliters, so in total half a cup of whipping cream. For salt, half a teaspoon of salt. And 2 teaspoons of sugar, because the yolk, the salted yolks are really salty, so we need something sweet to balance the taste. Let's continue. You can adjust the taste to your liking. I think I'm going to add half a teaspoon of sugar, and it will be perfect. So half a teaspoon of salt and 2.5 teaspoons of sugar. I'm going to leave the cream cheese in the fridge for a while, and I'm going to prepare the final ingredient, which are the salted egg yolks. For the final ingredient, I'm going to stir fry the salted egg yolk with some vegetable oil. And because they are really salty, you can add some sugar if you love to. So let's put them on medium heat. So they should turn, when they are fully cooked, they should turn bright yellow and dry. So after you leave the yolk on medium heat, they are ready. So let's turn off the stove and let it cool. So it's been 30 minutes. And I think that my cake is ready now, but as per the instruction on the box, I'm going to leave it in the oven for another 10 minutes. Okay, so my cake is ready, and I really love the pan. It is non-stick, so it's really perfect. Now that the cake has cooled off, let's cut it into half. Okay, so I have scattered all of the egg yolk onto the top of the cake, and you can also add some to the sides of the cake if you still have some left. And for the final ingredients, this is optional. If you have some laughing cow cheese at home, then you can also use that to decorate the top of the cake. This is what I'm going to do. If you would like to cut the cheese into half, is fine, but otherwise you can just unpeel it. Put it here. Like we are putting a flower. Just like this. So this is the finished product, and I do hope that you are going to like my recipe and you will succeed in making it for your family or for your girlfriend or boyfriend. This is one of, I think, the most popular types of cakes that are sold in Ho Chi Minh City, in Vietnam, and in Ho Chi Minh City in particular. But as I have mentioned earlier, there is still one ingredient missing, but because that ingredient, which is shredded dry pork, is really expensive in Canada, so I excluded it out of my recipe. So thanks again for watching my video. If you like the content, please press subscribe to my channel if you haven't. That would be a really great support for me. Thank you so much, and see you in another video. Goodbye.